Hello, and welcome back to the Bunny and Dragon Network, and welcome to Draig Dice, the Pathfinder 2nd edition stream here on the network. Hello, everybody. Woo.
Hey.
We're gonna hope that everything runs smoothly. Should do. But welcome back, everybody, to Draig Dice. How's everyone doing?
Good. I'm hyper.
Yeah. So, I'm joined today by Amelia, Bunny,
Hey.
Sword,
Hello.
and Zedian.
Hello.
And we are continuing our epic adventure. At least I hope it. I hope you guys consider it epic. I consider it epic. So, last time we left off, you guys had traveling on your way to take out the bandits at their camp once and for all, the Broken Hill bandits. You found a little bandit outpost, and besides one particular person snuck up, got caught, and started throwing people off the cliff while a little fight went down below. And you found out that they had captured the priestess of Castilla, who you had previously spoken to, who had things stolen from her and her church by the bandits. Cariana, the elf priestess of Calistria, and she had interrogated, or we don't know exactly how. She mentioned that she had possibly interrogated someone, but she found her way towards the bandit camp herself. Ended up in a fight, killing a lot of bandits, and got captured in the end. And you guys came here, freed her, and fought off that group of bandits and killed them. You collected up the bodies, tore off their little patches that they to prove their deaths. You've got a bunch of bandit patches now. I think Boohurt has them all, doesn't
And
he?
their weapons. Don't forget their weapons.
And their weapons, which you just sort of pile onto your cart. You are literally just taking weapons from everything you kill. So yeah, you have. I'm gonna say you have at this point about from the ones you guys killed and then the ones that were already dead. You've got about, I'm gonna say 10 bandit patches, and I will add that to your inventory. I'm under equipment, I guess.
Can we have like a special equipment part where it's just like cart?
Yeah, I probably will just make a little character sheet for cart and everything that the cart has on it. I'll make that in between this session and the next session. You've gathered up all their weapons as well.
Why do you think they took the cart? It was the best invention ever.
Yeah, that's gonna make you more than your boat business.
Yeah. Well, a proper investor has multiple businesses.
True. But you've got 10 bandit patches now, and you're currently all gathered around. Some of you have been a little bit hurt in the battle that happened. Boohurt particularly got wounded by a particularly nasty strike at some point. I think you may have hit yourself, or you got critically hit by a bad guy. But you have become wounded.
I'm pretty sure he wounded himself.
I think you wounded yourself, didn't you, actually? Yeah.
No. It was a mighty battle. I was injured by the enemy.
Yeah, sure you were. So, you all gather you're all gathered around, sort of at the base of this this little hill that leads up to the bandit outlook. This little sort of outpost, and the priestess is there with her. She's recovered her own weapons, and she is there among you all, sort of standing with you guys, looking around at you guys and the dead bandits.
I'm like, hello.
Hello. Well, you're late.
I didn't expect to find you here.
Yes. Well, I did expect that you'd come to me and inform me when you were going, like you said you were going to. But
Well, you were gone.
so
Nah,
you did. Right, I guess I should have waited.
all is good.
Make me a
We
deception roll.
Perception.
Deception, because you didn't ever go to check and invite her along.
Oh, you mean deception?
Yeah, deception. That is what I said, I think.
Oh, I heard perception.
Well, make me a deception roll. Deceive her.
Wait, is there a deception roll? I didn't see that one.
I'm pretty sure there is a deception skill, yeah.
Oh, that's the 16. Yeah,
Let me check what her perception DC is.
probably bigger.
What is it? It's her perception. Oh no, there's her perception. Ooh, you needed an 18 to succeed against her perception. She's very perceptive.
Yeah, I know. The priestess expect that.
Yeah, she sort of narrows her eyes here, like, right. Well, anyway.
Dave just tries to like put it under the rug, just like opens the hat, like all good. We team up now. Gives a big smile.
Yes. Thank you for helping me. I must admit I might have rushed in a little hastily.
Well, my uncle always told me, you rush hastily when you're a giant. Where you're a small human, you use brain. Dave tries to use both, but not always work.
Well, thank you in either case. They probably would have killed me after you not come along, so I am happy for the assistance.
Gives a smile. No problem. Me and friends help always.
So
However,
shall we? What is your apologies? You were saying?
Well, me friends want to go to the festival.
Well, you're gonna have a difficult time getting back to the festival in time, but if you want to be as fast as we can, then we better head off now, eh?
Matilda's yes. I says that she agrees, and that she needs to, that she's performing in the festival, so she really needs to be quick.
Well, the festival's in 2 days. The bandits' camp is still about a day's travel from here. So we better get moving.
Dave just stupidly looks around and is like, so we're going to kill the camp, go back to town. I'm not sure.
Matilda says, do all those who fought bandits, are they happy to head back to the festival now, or do they want to keep going?
I mean, if we go back now, we reach the festival in time. Or we can risk with bandits and take longer.
If we go back now, the bandits may realize that we're onto them. We did just take out one of their outposts.
She does make a point.
We should kill bandits now.
I don't know about you lot, but I'm not in the habit of leaving loose ends.
Well, come on the cart. We go kill the bandits then.
Nice cart. Don't mind if I do. She pulls herself up into the right up to the front of the cart.
And yeah, she's sitting next to Tazaki.
The front is where the driver sits, so she'd be sitting next to you if you're driving the cart.
Oh, yeah, wait, wasn't Tazaki near the driving right now? I guess he switched
I think Tazaki brought the cart up to you guys, but he's now sitting at the back with his spider bot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill, go back, sits in, deep inhale. Well, looks at the sun. What's the time? Looks like noon.
Yeah, it looks to be getting close to midday.
So we'll take a whole day to get there.
Yeah, it'll take the better part of a day. It depends if you guys could go travel a little faster if you push the horses, but the horses might not like being pushed.
We will still want to sleep at night.
Yeah, you definitely It's definitely gonna take at least, like, if you push the horses and didn't take any breaks at all, you could probably get there by like midnight, as long as the horses, don't get tired of your pushing and leave and sort of refuse to go.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I have 2 war horses on me, but
Yeah.
not everyone has 2 war horses. And I think it's better to try to get faster when we're fully done, Like, when everything's done and we're going back, that's when we want to go, like, hit the gas.
So, if you guys are continuing onwards, then no one else wants to say anything. But how fast are you guys gonna go? You can essentially try and double time it and push the horses to their limit, take minimum breaks, or you can be a bit nicer to the animals and take it a little slower. But so what kind of pace are you guys gonna take? It's up to you as a group to decide.
I don't know, what do the others want?
I think we should go as fast as possible while not pushing the horses too far.
Yeah, so
I'm
we're
sure
gonna
to agree with Boohat.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get there as fast as possible, but taking reasonable breaks.
Okay.
We definitely want to make a camp at night where we heal up and recover everything. So we need to fully prepare for the combat that's gonna ensure. Also, on my travel, as we are going down, I want to ask the priestess about the crazed animals.
Okay, yeah. So you ask her as you guys are traveling. She thinks a moment, goes, yes. You've noticed them as well, then. It's been a problem plaguing the farms, mostly around the northern edge of the city for the past few weeks, for the past month or two, I think. I know the bounty office put up some bounties on the animals, specifically bounties on stopping whatever's driving the animals crazy. The head wizard, the wizards of the council, they believe it to be some sort of infection, something not entirely certain. The resident mage of the advisor, apparently he claimed something about some sort of possibly magical infection infecting animals coming down from the forest. That's as much as anyone knows. That's why the bounty had to be put on them. Decent. It's a decent amount. A couple of our order have taken to those with a bit more of a community spirit, have taken to standing guard outside the farms, plus 10 gold pieces per animal. It's not a bad price.
I look at Boo Hurt, she's like, you collect some animal pieces, right?
Nobody meant no.
Through her gestures at the skins.
You did skin Did you skin them?
Yeah.
I skinned very poorly.
You
Skinned them,
very
but I did
badly
skin them.
skinned a couple of them, not all of them, but.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
No, I specifically said
you skinned the
big wolf,
right? The big wolf.
The dire, basically the person who killed each animal. I gave the skin to. So Matilda got the dire wolf. I think Dave got the dire bear, and everyone else got a regular wolf.
Yeah.
I remember taking. I think I was also helping with the bears.
You have a couple of skins. You didn't grab anything from the birds that attacked.
Yeah, but they were.
Oh no, not the birds. No.
Yeah. But we didn't know that they were worth 10 gold each. Goddamn.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, this is why you. I mean, the bounty board. I did mention it before about on the bounty board.
Yeah, I know, but do you think that Dave can follow everything?
No, this is memory. So
Dave
yeah. No, you've got some badly cut out skins of the animals, at least.
Yeah, it's something.
Yes, that's all I really know about it.
We shall try.
Yeah. from those who have studied it, they've said it does appear to be some sort of illness or magical in nature.
Well, we might as well ask the thingy when we get there. The mage one.
Yes, perhaps. With the reputation you're gathering, I wouldn't be surprised if you got an audience with one of the council.
We've already spoke with one.
Have you now?
Dave smiles. Dave does business.
Impressive.
Thank you.
And the journey goes on, and this time, the journey goes on pretty uninterrupted, and eventually night falls, and rest comes. Is anyone doing anything, any like first aid or anything on the journey for those who are injured? Anyone doing anything to help them?
Well,
Boo might stitch himself back together a bit.
Pardon? Boohurt?
Boohurt might stitch himself back together a bit.
Yeah, you wanna try and do a little medicine on yourself. Well, you can do that if you wanna try and like do a treat wounds on yourself. I can't remember if there's a penalty for treating yourself with the wound. Oh yeah, treat wounds, targeting yourself if you so choose. Yeah, you can target yourself. What's your proficiency in medicine? You're just trained, aren't you?
In medicine, trained, yeah, +7.
Yeah, you can medicine yourself if you wish. You can try a treat wounds check to give yourself a little bit of healing.
Is that just rolling for a medicine, or is there a specific?
I know it's a treat wounds action, but it's essentially just a medicine check. Uh, 16. That is a success. So roll a 2d8 healing. You can get 2d8, and you do successfully sort of remove your wounded. I can't remember where your wound was, but you managed to bandage up your wound, tie it off, and prevent any further bleeding. And you're no longer wounded. And you can get 2d8 hit points back. Does anyone else? So essentially, as you guys are setting up camp, does anyone else want to do anything before going to sleep?
Well, I can't heal that, sadly.
Does anyone need healing? I wasn't really paying attention. Sorry.
They will point at pretty much everyone.
Most people need healing, and your healing spells can target AoE.
Yeah,
you're special.
It's AoE, Jamin. Do it.
I want to heal peoples.
You want to heal people's?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna just do a few AoE healing blasts of magic? Like a little prayer to heal for Truds to heal everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Matilda takes a mana healing potion as well.
Yeah. Well, you might not even need to drink a healing potion depending on what Jomin rolls. So you might wanna hold off on a healing potion.
Okay.
So, Jomin, if you want to use up as many healing spells as you need, you've got 3 healing spells, and you're going to gain all 3 of them back once you rest. So, you can go ahead and use your healing spells and roll the So, use the free action version and just roll the healing.
So don't place a 30-foot emanation?
No need. We assume everyone's going to gather around and...
Yeah, we're just gonna group up for healing.
Typically, when someone says they're going to do healing, you might gather around.
That's 10 for the first healing spell. A further 6, so that's 16 healing already, which might be enough to fully heal everyone. But you can roll the last one as well for the little extra. 9, so 16 plus 9, that's 25. So everyone can heal for 25 hit points as Jomin. How do you do this? How do you heal everyone? How does your magic? How do you magically? How do you do this?
He just like prays to he just to
Oh, hello. You're breaking up a little. Hello.
I
Oh
think
dear. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Hello.
Oh, can you hear me?
There we go. Now I can hear you. Hello. Something went wrong.
I was just gonna say, I was just saying that he just says a couple words and then it just happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it like a little prayer to Trud?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, German does his words, and you all feel very much rejuvenated. And I think everybody is now back to max HP. You are all just Jomin's healing magic rejuvenates, heals everybody's wounds, and everyone is a-okay.
thank you.
You're welcome, everyone.
You have quite powerful healing magic, little cleric.
Oh, yes, I try, you know, I get it from my deity, try.
Your god must be proud of you.
Oh, thank you. He blushes after the person says that.
Well, and does anyone want to do anything else before you guys retire for the night?
Well, we want to set up the watch.
Yeah. Okay. So
And this
you
time it
set up
won't
what?
be Jomin. I'm sorry, little one, but last time you were on watch, it didn't go quite well.
Oh, yes. You don't have to worry about me. It's all fine. It's okay. Don't worry.
Jomin is a
Um,
big boy. He can handle himself.
Yeah, I'm a man now. So I have to be brave and do these things myself too. But then again, I am
It is
feeling.
okay to be scared at times, Jomin.
Oh,
There are
thank you.
times when all of us are scared.
I really appreciate it, Boo Hurt. Thank you.
For being nice. It's
You guys
weird.
can also see Jomin definitely does look fairly tired, a bit fatigued.
Oh, yeah, I remember, Jomi didn't want to sleep without the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have the priestess now, so you can just let Jomin sleep.
Yeah. Rest, Jomin. You need it.
Please, rest.
You rest, little
okay.
cleric. You guys saved me. The least I can do is take a shift of watch.
Nods.
Oh,
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Don't go on about it.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so what's are these shifts? What shifts are you guys allocating?
I'm gonna take the first one.
Yeah, you're gonna take first watch. Okay, who's on second?
Who hurt will go second.
Who's on third?
Matilda can go third.
And priestess is the last.
Okay. Wanted to make the who's on third joke there.
It's always the third one, isn't it?
Well, that is it's the old the joke thing from a show. Who's on third? Who is on third?
Who?
Who's Who? That's the name of the guy on third.
Yeah.
It's
my gosh.
I might have butchered the joke a bit. It's from a skit. I just can't remember exactly the skit. I think it's a Laurel and Hardy skit, actually.
It's a simple joke, but quite unbreakable.
Yeah. And what's on second? Right. So, the night passes. Those of you who are on watch shifts, make me perception checks.
Let me hit first.
Yep, Dave first, then Boohurt, then whoever was on third.
I want to read. I'm feeling quite heroic, Diddy.
Yeah, very heroic.
I'm feeling so heroic. Duality of Mama.
The Excel.
You rolled. Okay, so. Oh, did you hero point it?
Yes, that's what I
You
said.
won that one. And
It
then
was like a
that's right.
D1 and then it went to a D20.
Yeah,
that's
he hero
why-
pointed it.
That's why I say I'm
From
feeling
one
really
extreme to the
heroic.
other, I think.
Boohurt got 27. Who was on third watch? It was.
I'm trying to get my character sheet up. Oh, it's already there. It definitely wasn't a me seeing my character sheet already up.
Look at this.
15, and I'll make one for this lady. She can make a perception check. She got 24. I will reveal that to everyone so everyone can see it. I will tell you, Dave. You wasted a hero point.
Oh,
I'm not trusting anything. I'm not trusting anything.
Okay, so the night passes. You almost, Dave. It's what you almost like fall. It's been a long day. You almost fall asleep during your watch. And as you do, you lean back against the tree, and an apple falls out of the tree and hits you on the head when stops you from falling asleep. And as you look up after getting hit on the head by the apple, you notice a little light, not too in the distance, moving between the hills.
Did I know what kind of light is it? Or is it too far?
It looks like a flickering torchlight in the distance. It appears to be moving away in a direction sort of past you guys, a fair distance away, towards the hills.
If it's not approaching us, I'm not gonna bother it.
Nah, it's not approaching.
Can I invent gravity now?
Yes.
Because the apple fell.
You have just invented gravity. Well done. Gravity did not exist until this moment.
Dave feels proud.
Yes, you feel very proud. You could probably apply to the Artificers Guild with this invention.
I'm gonna chug.
Start a new business.
I'm gonna chug one more beer. Wake up, Boohurt. Go to sleep.
Yep, you wake up, Boohurt. You chug some dwarven beer, wake up, Boohurt, and then go to sleep yourself. Yeah. Do you eat the apple as well? The apple that fell on your head. Yeah, the apple that fell on your head.
Why not?
Yeah,
why
eat
not?
it. It's a nice. It's very sweet apple. Quite nice.
It's probably filled with the poison from the goddess.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, take hold on. Take 250 damage. No.
Yo, we can reroll a character.
Nah. I don't even know if they are instant death rules, so I would still only knock you down. I can't remember if they are instant death rules or not.
Before I go to sleep, I will convey to Boohurt like direction where the torches were. I'll be like, pay attention to that side. I don't know who it was, but someone passed there.
Okay.
Who is very confused. If someone passed, why did you not warn us?
No. They passed very, very far away. I saw the light in the far distance. If they came closer, I would have woken you up. But seems to be travelers. But who knows? They went down the line down there, and I just point the direction they went. I assume by this point they're no longer in sight.
Yeah, they're not in sight anymore.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point.
It's
It's just
all-
they went. Away.
Sort of disappeared between the hills in the rough direction that you guys are heading.
Is there any- Buha asks Dave, is there any chance, do you think, they might be scouts from the bandits?
They potentially. I'm not sure. They were quite far away. I didn't want to leave you alone to go check it.
Could you two talk quieter? I'm trying to sleep.
Okay.
Adventurers.
Dave is not an adventurer. Dave is Dave.
Rude.
This is Dave.
Jomin,
Don't-
are you sleeping with your armor on, or are you actually taking your armor off to sleep this time?
He actually took it off this time.
You take it off this time,
Aw.
okay?
Yeah.
So, the
Because
rest of the time...
he was.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry. No, I was just gonna say, because it was starting to weigh down on him, and his body was starting to hurt. His little body aches.
Yeah. So, the rest of the night goes, there's no more sign of any torches or anything, and time goes by, and you guys all wake up in the morning, everyone can take a rest to recover whatever things they need to recover. Everyone, take a rest. The Dave awakened. There we go. Jomin's no longer fatigued. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is everybody. So you all wake up the next morning, a bit more refreshed and ready for the adventures ahead, and begin quite promptly, I'd assume, traveling towards your destination. I'm assuming that's correct. If it isn't, then somebody tell me.
Yeah, they will take his breakfast on the move.
Yeah, breakfast on the move?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys start making your way. And, you know, you make your travels and you make your way along. Let me just delete Magna from the next map. Bye-bye, Magna.
No, Magna.
So
His ghost still haunts us.
Yeah. You make your way along, and you're just about at the start of the hills, and the road, you have to go off road at this point, as you take the road down to the hill, to the edge of the hills, and then you sort of have to go off road to get to the camp, and you start. The journey gets a little choppier. It's harder to pull the cart along the bumpy, hilly terrain, because this is there's a reason they're called the Broken Hill Gan. It's very hilly terrain, very bumpy off-road. Whoever's driving the cart, make me like a nature check to command the animals to see how well you can command them in this terrain.
Yeah. Alright. That's a 14.
Okay, it is slow going, and the travel slows a bit. I'll also
Yeah, I
have
don't care. I don't want to ruin the cards, so I will be careful.
Yeah, the travel is forced to slow a little bit to avoid like any wheels breaking off or the cart getting messed up. You're able over time eventually to get between the hills, find the best path. You have to backtrack a couple of times where you sort of end up in a really bumpy, rocky path that you have to go around instead, and you kind of have to backtrack around the hill. But eventually, after a bit of a longer journey than you had intended, as it's getting past midday now and getting closer to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you finally make it to where you were told the bandit camp is located, and following the directions you've been given, you do find, as you sort of nestle just one hill away, you're able to peek out around a small, there's like a little divot between the hills where there's like almost a natural valley that runs through them, and you can see that in a small section of hills, you can see the edges of these old ruins, this old what looks to be like an entrance to a temple that goes into the hill, like the hill formed on top of the ruins, which, you know, does happen. You can see the jut out of this entrance to these old ruins, and what looks like a couple of people standing guard outside. It's pretty well hidden. If you didn't know it was here, like, you would never have ended up finding this place. Like, it's quite out of the way, pretty well hidden. And you guys are sort of gathered not too a small distance away here. Bringing the horses any closer, you'll get noticed by the guards. So the time has come. How you guys want to approach this?
Well, look at the others. Davy's not really like known for a warfare, so he will look at Boohert and Matilda.
We attack them.
You sure we should just go straight in?
It's
I
the
don't
quickest and
know.
simplest solution.
I mean,
Yeah.
are they bad guys?
Yeah, those seem to be the bandits. Can I see the distance? Confirm that they're bandits.
Oh,
They appear to be bandits, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we attack them. Yeah. Even though they haven't done anything to us.
Not a decorum of stealth perhaps be wise. I mean, we do outnumber them, but if they call for reinforcements, we don't know how many lie within the...
Dave says we approach again like crocodile last time.
Boo says to the priestess, Do we look like a group of rogues to you? We aren't exactly stealthy.
Yes, that's become quite apparent.
By the way, Didi,
Yep.
I'm gonna leave the Zaki the cart again.
You want Tazaki to just stay back and guard the cart.
No, I just give him the reins of the cart again, like the last time, as he starts. I want to sneak in like a bear I am.
Yeah, you wanna sneak forwards ahead of everyone else as the advanced party.
Well, yeah, I will tell the others like that I'm going ahead. I'm not gonna like go away without telling them, but I'm gonna be like, they're gonna go sneak in.
Perhaps you would like some assistance with that?
Dave turns back. Yes, like
myself.
Just come on in. Dave likes friends.
Okay, and Kariana dismounts from the cart. So your plan is for you and Kariana to what? Sneak up, take out those guards, and then everyone go in.
Well, we're gonna sneak out from one side. I assume the others are gonna sneak from the other side.
Do you want to pincer them?
Yeah, basically, I want to pincer them. What Dave wants to do is he wants to make sure they can't get to the reinforcements.
Right. Okay. So you want to sort of sneak around to the other side of them and approach from that angle.
Yeah, basically, I want to sneak behind. I want to snap some necks.
Okay. It will take you about 20 minutes to get around a good path around to the side and begin approaching from that side, but you can do that.
I will take my time. I will, like I'm an ambush predator now. I'm gonna take my time to get there.
Okay. An ambush predator. I hear giggling from someone.
That's a big else.
Who is
Else laughing.
what's the giggling?
There was someone else too. I feel like it was also Sword.
Sword, were you
No,
laughing?
no,
Are you laughing
no,
in my
such-
very
no such thing.
serious Pathfinder session? This is a serious campaign. There's no room for comedy here.
It's a serious campaign until you let Dave do Dave things.
So you're gonna throw them off a cliff.
Yeah,
There is no cliff to throw them off. They are on ground level.
but I can pile drive them into a rock.
True.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so is everybody on board with this plan?
I guess.
Buhurt shrugs his shoulders.
Okay.
I mean,
It's like, I don't know.
Buchert could just like go forward if he wants, but at least give me time to get in position. It could be distraction if you want.
Buhurt can do that. Buhurt can distract.
All right, Buchert's gonna be distraction.
Okay. So you two are sneaking around the side. So everyone else, tell me exactly what you're doing.
Um, I don't I don't know. I mean, well, Joman will follow behind the priestess and Dave. I guess, like,
Yeoman's gonna follow those two.
yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go sneaking around the side of those two. Okay.
So I guess we have a sneak
Matilda will
party.
go and do what Buhurt's doing.
Yeah, so we have a sneak party and a distraction party.
Okay. So, I want to know from the distraction party, when are you planning to act? Exactly what point are you going to act, and what is your act?
We are going to walk down the main road and basically towards the guards.
Are you leaving the horses behind?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna just walk straight down towards them.
By the way, before Dave leaves, Dave will tell Matilda and Buchert to wait for a signal before they start walking.
Wait.
It will because it will take us far longer to get in our position than them. I don't want them starting too early.
Okay. What's the signal?
Dave waving like a madman.
Okay. So, are you guys waiting for the signal?
We will wait for the signal.
Okay. So about 20 minutes pass. You guys are sort of like hiding behind the little copse of trees. Eventually you see Dave sneak out on the other side and wave like a madman. And Dave, so at this point you're both of your groups are essentially about 100 feet away on opposite sides.
Oh, that's the map issue.
Yeah, we don't really have a map for this section, so we're just improvising.
I'm gonna wait for them to start distracting, and as they start going in, they will continue to sneak closer himself.
Okay. So, what are you doing, guys? You're going up?
The distraction party. We walk forwards.
Okay. Yeah, I'll draw the sort of the area behind them that they're guarding. There's like these sort of the ruins sort of jut out, like 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 that. There we go. Did it? There we go. Like that. And there's like it's like a doorway there. My art is amazing. I know.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, blip, blip, blip. Yeah, it's kind of like that. They're guarding this doorway. Then these ruins are sort of jutting out from the mountain, from the hill. As you guys start moving forwards, as you get to about 20 feet away, they hear the clunking, and they hear you, and they both step forwards and lower their draw their weapons out as you move forwards towards them. As the other group comes up and starts making way, they both step in front of the door protectively as you draw up Boohurt. And as you get one of them's like, "No further! Stop right there."
Why do you deny us access to the temple?
Because you're not allowed in.
Why not?
Because this is our place, see? You're not allowed. You're not one of us. You don't go in. No, wait, are you still dressed as a bandit? You stole
Yeah,
that costume
Boohurt
before.
didn't.
You are still
Yeah,
dressed as a bandit,
Boohurt
aren't you?
hasn't. Yeah.
Okay, so that conversation should take as you get closer, and like the other one's like, "Hey, idiot! Look at the clothing." Is it just Boohurt and Matilda moving up, or is Sasaki coming with you guys?
Sasaki can stay with the cart. We don't
Okay,
need to.
Sasaki
we don't
stays
need
with the
all of
cart.
us.
It's like, hey, idiots! They're one of us. Look. Sorry about that,
Finally,
friend.
someone who can see.
Newbies, honestly.
Sorry about that, friend. His eyesight's not very good. Come on in, as they step back. And meanwhile, stealth group, make me stealth rolls.
That includes you.
Yeah, that's Dave, Jomi, and I'll make it for Kaviana.
Diddy, do we get like sort of a?
I will give them a penalty to their DC because of the distraction. Actually, I want a deception check first from Boohurt to just see how well he can distract them.
Oh, deception, because I was like part.
Oh, stealth?
Right.
No, we are part of the people who are sneaking there.
So do I do the deception check as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I have you two do a deception check, and just one of you two would need to get good enough. So Boohurt
deception.
I might. I'm tempted to re-roll.
Oh, what was that, Joan?
I was just saying that I don't see stealth. Oh wait, there it is. I wasn't properly looking.
You got +7.
Oopsie.
That's a 10 on stealth. Kaviana only got 14, and she's got +11 on stealth. She rolled awfully. Are you gonna re-roll that, Boohurt? It's up to you, but
I'm going to re-roll it. Yeah.
okay, go ahead and re-roll.
Great.
That's even worse. So
That's even worse.
the bandit
Oh, you
sees a
said
bit.
that.
He takes the as you get even closer. Like, no, hold on. No, something's not right here. Hey, which regiment you from? The 3rd or 4th?
The 3rd.
They both
I can't be
draw
so
their
brave. We
weapons.
just had to run from a massive attack.
They both draw their weapons. Trick question. We don't have regiments. Who are you? Where'd you get that? At that point, they hear the sound of some clanking armor behind them.
Fuck the priestess.
Dave's pretty stealthy, and you're pretty stealthy, but Jomin is a little clanky, and as Jomin slips on a stone a little bit and falls into Kaviana a little bit, and Kaviana lets out a yelp of surprise as Jomin falls into her, and the bandit turns and sees, like, it's an ambush!
I'm gonna charge and knock out the guy.
Wait, I'm afraid
I'm too far.
I'm afraid you at this point you're about where you are on the map right now. But at this point we're going into initiative order.
All right.
You don't get any.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, priestess. I didn't mean it. That's
It's
what
okay,
Joman
just
says.
Oh, yo.
everyone please make some initiatives. It's okay, just focus on the battle.
I dare someone to roll higher than me.
Okay.
You got a 30.
What the heck?
Hmm?
A car?
Oh, that was because someone got Matilda got a nat
I heard a car. Is that
Matilda got a nat
got a
one
nat
on the
one.
thing, and with the
Is
dice.
it worth me re-rolling it, or is there just no point?
no!
I have not figured out a way to turn off the sound effects for the nat 20s and nat 1s on the dice mod.
It's cool.
Wow, you rolled a
It's-
19 plus 11.
It's
Pretty
okay.
big. So we've got Dave, Jomin, Boohurt, and Matilda, Kariana, and... Right, so... The battle begins.
Ah.
And the battle begins with Dave, who is by
Who
far
goes
the
next?
fastest in all the realms.
Alright, there. At this point, there is no more surprise. If there is no surprise,
There is
only,
no surprise.
there is only rage.
You rage.
There is only
Oh,
yeah,
Double rage.
rage.
Double rage. And now it's removed the hip. Here we go. Just you can reapply the rage.
Well-
I'm sorry.
Ah,
Go,
okay,
go
so-
ahead, reapply your rage. The double raged, and then removing one of the double rages, remove your hit points. There we go.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna get to the closest one. So you say this is the exact thing. So it's like a 15 feet.
Yeah. We'll say you managed to get about that close before them, before you were seen.
Alright. Well, I have 40 feet movement, so you know.
Yeah, you have 40 feet of movement. You are fast. You are speedy. You are fast. So you run up to him as he's got his weapon drawn.
Do I grapple the guy? Even if I grapple this guy's probably yells. So I'm just gonna go punch.
Okay.
I mean, can you choose to grapple and basically silence them?
I
I
would say that if you have him grappled, I would let you use an action to like try and choke him and keep him quiet. Possibly, it would be some sort of roll.
Yeah, but I have like 3. This is my last action. I can't grapple and
Oh yeah, because
get.
you raged, then ran forwards. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even if I grapple this guy, the other guy is there. So
I mean, I can run up and grapple one of them.
as a 21 hit.
A 21 will hit. Yes. So go ahead and roll damage for that attack. You run up, you strike at him. You rolled a 1 on the die, and you still deal 7 points of damage to this dude. Your punches are pretty big.
Yeah, Dave, big boy.
Yeah. You run up and you punch this guy right in the face with your hand wrapped fist. Just bam, smashing him in the face.
Alright, it's gonna end my turn. Actually, no, wait. I have a better idea.
Yes.
Is it still possible for me to continue my movement?
You cannot split your movement.
What
was it you wanted to do?
So you see, where's it? So I start here.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to go around him and like just end here at the entrance and then punch it. Can I do that?
I will allow that this time.
Sorry, I thought I could split the movement. If I knew I can't, I would have moved there first.
Yeah, I will allow that this time. Next time, be sure of your movement first.
Alright, thank you.
Please,
I'd like to...
Yeah, you're stood in the entrance, and yeah, the entrance does have like, it just has this very rudimentary door, like wooden door that definitely looks like it's been added in afterwards. Like after the bandits found the place, they've added in a door.
Lovely.
The door actually has like a sign on it, saying It's a bit eroded, but it appears to be the door from a tavern somewhere. They've just stolen a door from a random tavern and just plopped it in and fitted it into the entrance to their hideout.
That's me. That's so funny.
Bandits always
Yeah,
stealing everything.
It is from the tavern you guys went to. The whatever I named it.
Whatever I
I've forgotten why I named that tavern, but it's from that tavern.
That's funny. Well, that's gonna end my turn.
Okay, so you end your turn there, and Jomin, you are next up.
Okay.
What would Jomin like to do?
Well, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna answer. I was gonna, I was gonna do, actually, first of all, I can't actually see the map because, the screen thing has been, like, all black this whole time, so I don't know who's standing nearby.
Try reloading. But while you're reloading, I can tell you there is one bandit 30 feet ahead of you and one bandit 40 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
And you have an open view, you have an open aim on both of them.
Can I do Radiant Field on them?
So Radiant Field... Radiant Field, happens... It's a 20-foot burst, which means... Yeah, so you could put a Radiant Field on them, however, they won't be affected by Radiant Field. So Radiant Field specifically affects creatures that have light blindness, that are blinded by bright light.
Oh man, okay, never mind. Let's see.
Like if you shine a light bright enough, I'm pretty sure they would be blinded.
Yeah. That is also true. We will see. Okay, I'm loading in. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. Let's see.
You have things like your magic weapon spell to enchant someone's weapon. You have divine lance command, spiritual weapon, and also just your own warhammer. Which I'd assume, since you were all preparing to ambush them, you all would have your weapon drawn ready.
Yes. Party.
Yeah.
I will do magic weapon.
Okay, you want to cast magic weapon, and whose weapon are you casting? What weapon are you going to cast magic weapon on? So you could cast it onto your warhammer to enchant your warhammer, or you could also cast it onto one of the priestess's weapons if you wanted to enchant her weapons instead.
I'll enchant her weapons.
Okay, do you want to enchant her whip or her sword?
Her sword.
Her sword? Okay, so go ahead and cast magic weapon, and that's your first two actions. As you reach out and touch her sword, and you whisper this prayer to Trud, or however you do it, and Trud, you see his magic flow into her weapon, and her weapon begins glowing magically.
Okay.
There we go. You have made her weapon magical.
Yay.
She looks down at it. She looks at you. It's like, thank you.
You're welcome.
You have some tricks up your sleeve. Let's fight. You have one action left. What do you want to do with your last action?
I want to move a little closer.
You want to move closer?
Right here. A little bit, I think.
Yeah. You want to move closer than that, or you just step up a little bit?
closer.
Yeah, well, you can move up to 25 feet, so you can move yourself up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, no, you can't move yourself through the wall. But you can be there.
Oops, I didn't know that was a wall.
Yeah, by there it will be essentially 20 feet, 5 feet straight forward. So after you enchant her weapon, you run up, flanking this one, and they have renamed flat-footed to off guard now in the newest version of Pathfinder. So yes, we are doing this now after the latest updates to Pathfinder, so some things have changed. So flat-footed is no longer flat-footed. It is instead called off guard. And I'm trying to find it in the list. Wait, there we go. So you have you are flanking that dude now. And that is your turn. Boohurt, what do you want to do?
I wish to run towards the other bandits and slice them with my sword.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. So you run up to him as, you know, the one is battling Dave and Jomin, and this guy sees you coming up and is ready for your attack. Go ahead and make an attack roll if you wish to slice him. You can see each of these bandits is carrying like a hatchet. A 21, that will hit. Go ahead and roll some damage. I assume are you using two hands? Or are you using one hand?
No, I'm using one hand.
One hand. Have you got your shield held in the other?
Yep.
Okay. So you deal 11 points of damage to him. You run up, you slash a big gash, cutting him into the bandit's shoulder. Is the blood droplets from the bandit sort of splatter across the ground. You have one more action. What would it be?
For my last action, I'm going to use Raise Shield.
Okay. So you after slashing him, raise up your shield, ready for retaliation. So yeah, you raise your shield, which it's slightly damaged from the last battle. It's gonna definitely need some repairs after this, but it's still in one piece for now. So you raise up your shield, ready. Where's the razor? There we go. Yeah. Whenever you do that, just click the razor shield action, because it lets you just drag the razor shield thing onto yourself easier.
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That then applies the your shield's bonus to AC, which brings your AC from 21 to 23. You're hard to hit. That's the end of your turn, and the bandit being flanked by Dave and Jomin. Dave is now standing right in front of the door. The bandit slashes at Dave, or let's see, or shove. Shove would be a athletics check.
Yep.
Well, yeah, he tries to push you away from the door and shove you away. So he's going to make an athletics check against your athletics DC. What is your plus to athletics?
Plus 12.
So that makes it a DC of 22. He got 14. So the bandit, seeing you, is like, you're moving out the way. He pushes you with all his might and almost slips in the mud. As he sort of just like, you know when you see someone struggling to move a heavy object and they're just sort of straining and pushing, he like spends a good like 3 seconds just like trying to push you away before falling back and realizing like, oh yeah, this isn't working.
I ain't budging.
Now, fun fact, because shove, it counts as an attack, so as he then attacks you, he has a multi-attack penalty with his attack.
Yo.
So he then responds by trying to just slash into you with this hatchet. Does a 24 hit you?
Of course, he rolled
only just. It's only 4 over your AC.
24. He had a -5. That was a 29
Wait,
roll.
He had a -4 and a +5, so he rolled a 19.
Yeah, that's the thing. He still rolled extremely high.
Yeah, he rolled pretty good.
What's the damage?
But yeah, he's using an agile weapon. The damage. So you take 7 points of damage as he slashes at you with his hatchet, biting a little into your shoulder. Not that bad, really.
He took my temporary HP out.
He took out your temporary HP, so he slashes. He cuts a tiny graze across your shoulder. You are otherwise completely unharmed, and he's like, "Oh, I've made a mistake." He then spins around and swings it at Jomin, and he gets a extra +1 onto this, which makes it a total of +2. Jomin, does a 7 hit you? What is your AC?
Wait, let me check. Don't say it. Don't say it. I want to check.
Yeah, go ahead and check. Tell me what your AC is.
My armor class is a 19. So
19?
no.
A 19, which means that a 7 is a critical fail.
Sorry, but that was quite pathetic. You might want to try again.
As he attempts to strike a Jomin, he slips in the mud and slips and slides, stumbling away from you guys in the door. If either of you guys has the ability to make attacks of opportunity, you can make it. Do either of you have that ability? I don't think either of you do.
Yeah, only Buchert has that.
Yeah. If you have anything that you can use that is triggered by someone moving away, which I don't think either of you do, but
Yeah, no, I don't.
yeah, he essentially slips and slides and ends up stumbling away from you and just backs and actually stumbles right into the other dude who's just like, "Hey, watch where you're going!" And yeah, that he missed terribly. He fumbled his last attack. This is why you typically don't take the third attack in a turn. Kaviana now has a magical blade of awesomeness. Kaviana will... As the guy stumbles backwards and tries to regain her balance, she calls out to him, and as he turns, she swings her blade down in an arc. The sunlight shines off it, and a ray of this blazing sunlight fires off of her blade towards him as she casts Sunblade. Uh, 17 to hit. Does hit. So this blade of sunlight flies through the air and strikes him. Now, the ray, because you're in the area of bright sunlight, it does d6 damages instead of d4s. So, no, it shouldn't be 2d4. It should be 2d6. This spell's a bit finicky. Roll /roll 2d6. So she deals 6. Oh, it was the exact same result as the 2d4s. 6 fire damage as the fire blasts across and strikes him in the chest, burning away part of his armor and scorching him. He yelps out in pain and surprise as this happens. She follows up her attack with she follows up her attack by charging up and getting on the other side of him, ready to attack. The other bandit, facing Buchert, strikes at Buchert once with the hatchet, swinging it at his neck. Does the 17 hit? No, it doesn't. You've got like 23 armor class now with your shield.
Mm-hmm.
So he
I use
swings-
aggressive block.
Aggressive block. Oh. You want to use aggressive block? Okay, go ahead and use that. And let's see what that does. What does aggressive block do? So
Basically,
okay, so aggressive
it's-
block happens when you use
Yeah.
the shield block action. So when you use the shield block action, and you push them. So you don't need to use shield block here.
Okay, so it's only if it hits me. Okay.
So if
I misread
if it hits you, you can use shield block to ward off some of the damage, and then use aggressive block to push him, either push him away or send him off guard.
Okay, I misread that. That's alright.
Yeah. But he swings you, and you just your shield is in the way. His axe just skitters across the shield. He then turns and throws the axe at Kaviana. Throws the hatchet at Kaviana. So he's going to make a ranged hatchet attack with this one. An 11 is not going to hit. It's very much not going to hit. He throws this at Kaviana, and she effortlessly she lashes out her whip as the hatchet flies through the air, and her whip tangles around the handle of the hatchet that is currently flying towards her face. And with a quick flick, the whip tangles around it and flicks it down to the ground, and it just hits into the ground at her feet. It's very cool. Indiana Jones, eat your heart out.
I know that one. I know that one reference.
He sees... he panics, looks around, and he starts sprinting off in this direction. So you can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Excellent.
20... Actually, yeah.
So I just roll regular attack, don't I?
Yeah, I do attack of opportunities still take your multi-attack penalty. I don't. Let me check.
Okay.
Because I know certain reactions do, others don't. So it depends on the action. But attack of opportunity. No, it doesn't count towards your multi-attack penalty. Your multiple attack penalty doesn't apply to this strike. So, yeah, just go ahead and make a straight-up attack roll. With no multi-attack penalty. Oh dear.
Excellent.
What happened?
That is
Do you
a
feel
critical
heroic?
fail. That is a critical fail.
Do you feel heroic, Boohert?
I only have one hero point left.
Yeah, if you
God
you
damn,
used
you
used two
You
already.
ate it all. You
No,
ate
I've only used one already.
How many? Oh yeah, you used a bunch last session, didn't you?
it.
True.
Yeah, you ended
Or
on
yeah, I think I
one
used
last
one
session.
hero point last session.
Did you end on 1 or 2 hero points last time?
I cannot remember.
I think
No,
you
I
might have ended on 1 last time.
I think he ended on one, but he forgot to add himself last time. So maybe he had to. Not sure.
I'll give the benefit of the doubt in your direction and assume I forgot to give you the hero point I should have.
Oh, I was going to not use one. But yeah, up to you.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
So I'll be nice. So if you wanna, that's a 19. Only a little better, but 19 will hit. So you swing your sword and you almost slip in the mud and miss, but you quickly bring it back down and slash it into him. Go ahead and roll damage. Six points damage. You cut into his back as he stumbles away, crying in pain.
Get back here, you coward!
No! The other bandit also yells, "Hey, get back here, you coward!" Oh, Matilda, it is your turn.
Matilda walks up to the bandit and says, "This is what you get for cowardice." And using her spear, she tries to stab at him with a spear.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack. So you move up, you take a stab.
Give me a moment. My brain is having a bit of a stilly moment. Oh, there we go. Oh dear.
So you try to stab at him, and he dodges past the spear, starts to try and run past you. You have one action left.
And then I'll I think because I already had like my shield out from the other day, I'll raise the shield.
You raise shield? Okay. You raise up your
Oh
shield.
wait, hang on, change that.
Oh.
Instead I'll inspire courage.
Inspire courage, which is pretty much the best thing in your arsenal as a bard. So go ahead and cast inspire courage, and we will see who is in range.
Why can't I find it today? Oh, there we go. That's why.
And I believe everybody... Yep, all of your allies are in range. So you cast inspire courage. You sing this war ballad you've sung several times. And yeah, how do you? Does this war ballad, this ballad of yours, have any specific lyrics?
Not especially. It just varies according to what the battle is like, whether it's an ambush or not, or it depends on what the bandits are like, whether they're good or whether they're incompetent.
So what do you say this time, as you inspire courage into your allies?
Basically, I use the hymn of, "This is an ambush. Clearly this bandit here is a bit incompetent. Use that to your advantage."
Yep, you weave those words beautifully into your battle hymn, and everyone feels inspired by the idiocy and cowardice of the bandit running away. You feel very much inspired to believe that, yeah, you could definitely gun up and beat these guys up. They're gonna have a bad day. And that is Matilda's turn. Back to the top. Dave, you are up.
Alright, time to ruin the guy. Steps forward.
Yep, you step forward, flanking him once more. He's now caught between you and the priestess. Not a good position for him.
Alright, it's time to A fist.
Go ahead and strike. So, a 25 will hit, yes.
Alright. This was a bit better, it's a 9.
9 points of damage, so you stride up and you punch him right in the face. Blood spurts as you've broken his nose now. It's like, ow! Pardon? NG.
I'm gonna follow up with NG.
So you follow up the tendrils right after you punch. As you punch him in the face, and as you draw your hand back, so go ahead and roll damage. As you draw your hand back from his face, the tendrils NG doesn't come back with your hand. You punch him, and as you draw your hand back, NG's tendrils have already stuck onto the guy's face, and they begin swarming around it. They go up, around, and to the back, and begin suffocating him, choking and covering his entire face. As he lets out a muffled scream, you smell the smell of burning flesh as he falls to the ground, and the tendrils whip back into the ring, and the body just collapses to the floor. His face is partially melted off now. Pretty horrifying.
No. He's being extra spicy today. Can I use my free action to be like, oh, I'm bit spicy today.
Tasty. More.
I have a feeling you're one of... never mind. That's turn confused. I don't even want to know no more.
Jomin, it's your turn. There's now only one guy left who is running away. It's 40 feet away from you.
He'll do a command.
Command. Ooh. Okay, you wanna use your command spell? You do only get one use of this command spell for the day. Okay. Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. You will need to move up a bit closer to do it. About there, essentially.
Where?
To where you are now. You'll need to move up at least to there. Or you could. No. You'll need to move up to at least here. You were.
I was standing there.
You were there. I was showing you where you'd be able to do it from. From there, you shout out. What command are you shouting?
I can't say drop dead because that would be mean. He's not like that. He would just tell him to stop.
Okay, you command him to stop. He's gonna make a roll. So you shout, stop! And as he's about to run past Matilda, he stops running. Well, no, actually, he has to do it on his turn. But yeah, he does stop. He stops. It looks like your command has worked.
Woo! Okay.
He failed. So he must use the single action to do as you command. Boohurt. Boohurt, what would you like to do? It is your turn.
We get more for them alive than we do dead. Boohurt's going to run up and do a non-lethal attack.
Okay, so go ahead.
Hitting with the pommel of his sword.
Go ahead and make an attack with just a -2 for non-lethal. You're probably still going to hit. I'll be honest.
So yeah, just regular attack and then
-2
take you away from it.
Yeah, -2 in like the modifier box if there's one. There should be like a modifier box when you make the attack.
I see. So
that is indeed actually a critical hit. So go ahead, roll critical damage. And with the max damage, you deal 26 points of damage to him with this critical hit, and the critical hit card also is a cracked rib, so you fatigue him. So you run up, and as he starts to shake out of the spell, you circle around and you smash the pommel of your sword into his ribs. You hear cracking, he cries out in pain, and you just bring it back up into his face. You just did 26 points of damage there. He only had 20 max HP. So
guys, he's super dead.
He is unconscious. He is knocked out completely. That's ridiculous. As you just crack several of his ribs, he's like, ah! And then you smash into his face. He goes, his eyes flicker back, and he falls down completely unconscious in the field. You've probably given him some permanent damage, possibly a permanent brain injury there, as well as possibly punctured lung, several cracked ribs. He's not going to be very okay. He's definitely going to have permanent effects from that, but he is unconscious and still alive for now.
I mean, if his lung is punctured, he's probably going to die.
He'll probably die eventually. For now, he's alive.
All that matters is we give him to the guards alive. It doesn't matter what happens to him after that.
And with him unconscious, both bandits are down. And
Wow.
the battle is over.
He just takes his patch. Extra money.
Yeah, so you take the patch from the dead one. You know, if you hand in that bandit, the living bandit, without his patch, they're gonna know that you're trying to rip them off. So you have to leave his patch on him.
Yeah. But I take the one from the dead one.
Yep, you take the patch from the dead one, so that's another patch.
Maybe
Yeah.
take the guy back to the bounty office. The alive bandit, that is.
That is where you would hand in the bounties. So until then, he
kill
just
the
needs to
rest
be.
of them first.
The Kaviana sort of walks past, inspecting the dead one. Looks up at you, Dave, and you're in like, that is some nasty equipment you have there.
This is Rengi. I found him on the previous bandits.
Yes.
You have any idea what he is?
We will see.
He just like looks, speaks to Rengi like, "You here?"
In
They
fact,
might find
she isn't
out
even
like
trained
that.
in it. She definitely doesn't know. No idea. That's
I mean,
pretty horrifying.
shame.
More.
He likes eating.
Is this one friend as well? This one food?
No, this one, friend.
Okay.
We find more food inside.
More food. Yes.
We should gotta move on. We want this to be just done with as quick as possible.
Tazaki sort of brings the cart up and with Spiderbot starts loading the unconscious dude into the cart. Ties him up.
The doc is just like a helper. Like he gathers equipment with kill like from the dead people.
Tazaki's like, Tazaki will stay with the cart and the unconscious bandit. Keep
Make
hold
sure
keep
those
guard
ropes
over
are
him.
tight.
Yep, so it ties him up. Takes off his weapons.
Hey, I will try to open the door.
Yep,
And peek inside.
the door does open, and as you look inside, you look into a rather darkish hallway. You can see there is a torch not too far. It's a very thin hallway. You guys are gonna have to go single file down it. You can see the hallway goes down for some distance before ending at some distance. It ends rather far down in what looks like some sort of door at the end, and it's got several other doors and pathways and arches leading off it. I do have a map if I can. Here we go. There's a map. You guys are currently here outside. And you guys can choose so what order you want to head in. So Tazaki's staying outside with Spiderbot.
Just let the map load in. Take some time.
Yeah, and just need to load everyone across.
Matilda says, "Right, who wants to go first?"
Dave just goes in first. Or perhaps Booherd with his shield. Dave looks. They will politely ask Booherd, does he want to go first or me?
I can cover you with my shield.
Alright.
Hold on.
Maybe somebody else with a shield should also go at the back of the queue, just in case there may be just in case there's an ambush of reinforcement.
Kaviana speaks up. Just a moment. May we take 10 minutes?
Why?
If I can commune with my god and get some of my power back, ready for the battles ahead, it may prove useful.
Good point. We can wait 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes.
Alright, they will wait 10 minutes.
So, 10 minutes pass. You don't see much activity on the inside. Kariana spends like 10 minutes in prayer, and then she stands up, nods. I am ready to go.
Finally. Let's go.
Okay. Maybe we should think about more formation. So we've agreed Boohut in the front. I also have a shield. Does anyone else have a shield?
I haven't had.
Because because we can have Boohut's shield in the front and then one of our two shields in the back. Just in case of, ambushes or reinforcements.
So Dave stay in the middle?
Yeah, Dave, you can be in the middle. I'll be in the back.
Dave will stay in the middle of the middle, like between. I guess we put Kariana second, Dave third, Jomin fourth, Matilda fifth.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's third?
I am in the we decided I'm in dead middle.
Okay, so you're third, then Jomin, and then Matilda at the back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so as you guys start it's a pretty good order. Is everybody loaded in now?
I'm in.
Okay, with a pretty good order, you guys start heading in, and you guys may feel free to move a little bit. Just move a little bit at a time because I need the scribe. So as you head on into the thing, you can see the corridor goes down for about 50 feet, no, about 25 feet, about 30 feet before hitting a corner where it goes along around a corner, down what looks to be two sort of directions, like a essentially cross junction. You can see a small archway to the right, not too far ahead of you, and you can see what appears to be another archway further down and another door, sort of, or no, not a door, a wall at the end. At the end of the archway, you see this just it ends in like this very stone wall at the end. Where in this place are you guys gonna go? What's your choices? Your direction?
Well, I followed
Welcome to the dungeon.
Line. Depends where the Boohurt leads.
Yeah, so
Where do people want to go?
We will have to move the priestess in the middle. I will leave one space open. No, she's down there.
Yeah.
Between us.
Oh, right. She's between you two, yeah.
So I'm just basically... Well, I guess we go until we find the first enemies. And knowing Boohurt, I guess we're gonna just charge them.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jomin then moving in as well?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You go ahead and move your guys in.
We...
I love this lovely single file line. Moving in. So Boohurt, you get up to the first of these doors and you can see into a very crumbly room with it's unknown really what this room would have been used for once upon a time. Probably would have housed something. Now you can just see there's these sandstone pillars lining 6 of them in total, lining them at the sides of the room, holding up what's left, the roof. You can even see in parts where the roof is broken, you can see the dirt of the hill above. You guys are definitely underground now, under the hill now. You can see that one of the walls in this room has partially collapsed, and it might be possible to climb through it if you needed to. You can definitely see through it, and you can see that it goes beyond it is another corridor that appears to turn and have a twist to the up north ways.
Matilda has her shield raised just in case of ambushes.
Shall we go this way?
Yeah. Matilda says, yeah, but we're protected from ambushes behind us.
There's a lot of directions to go here. We need to find whoever's in charge of this bandit group. So as you head on in, and you can see this very crumbly wall. It is possible to climb over. It's a bit crumbly and stuff, so I need just a nice athletics check to climb over it if you wish to do that.
Can I step over it?
You'd still need a bit of an athletics check because it's very crumbly and it's still about like waist high.
Yeah, waist high for the normal person.
So, athletics.
Well,
So, Blue Hurt and Matilda, you guys get over it easily.
Do I get over easily?
Yes. So,
You should have let me step over.
yeah, you just step over. You just step right over it. Matilda, you're able to sort of climb over. You're pretty nimble. Cariana pokes her head over and sees that, oh, wait, she can just walk around. And she just walks around.
Yeah, a foolish maneuver. Now she might have been spotted by people down here.
Jeremy, what are you doing? And from here, you can see that this corridor has it's very dark, but you can just pass the torchlight. You can see there's a door down that way, and you can also see that there appears to be a door just around the corner.
Oh dear, I'm spacing out too much. I need to be focused. Wait for me, guys.
How loud does Jomin say that?
Yeah, they will be like, psst, don't be loud.
Very loud.
Very loud.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's it. They heard us.
It just makes sense.
Thank goodness I have my shield on in the back. German, get in front of us so I can use my shield.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay, just being careful in case of ambushes, yeah?
Yeah,
Jomin,
you're right. You're right.
Jomin, make me a stealth roll. Are you moving up today, Jomin? Which direction are you moving?
I was trying to where you guys, when everybody else went. Okay. A stealth roll?
Make me a stealth roll.
Oh no, please. No, don't do bad, please. Don't do bad. Please. Oh, 17.
Interesting. Okay.
Should we go through this door ahead?
Okay. Noted. So, well, yeah, you can see there's a door up ahead. This isn't the best designed map. It's a bit wonky, but
Just like hurt. I can't go there, or can I?
Yeah, you can fit up the whole way. The map's a bit deceptive. I accidentally exported it in the 3D version instead of just a nice flat top down, so the walls look a bit weird at the edges. So you move up to this door. You get to the door. Are you trying to open the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you try to open the door. It appears to be locked.
Can I force the door quietly?
Yeah, quietly. I'll ask you to make me a athletics check.
Okay.
And then a acrobatics check. And yeah, athletics check and an acrobatics check. Okay, so you're definitely forcing it. And can you... Oh, not an acrobatics, a stealth check, sorry. And can you also make
Yeah.
me a perception check?
How many things do you want me to roll?
Yeah, I want you to roll. Okay, that's good on the stealth, good on the acrobatics.
Roll all of the dice.
I want you to roll a
It's
one
all
check for
like
every
die.
skill. Okay, so you managed to using the padded sort of back where your armor is, you managed to bust open the door with a well aimed push at just the lock, so that you're not bashing the entire door down. You sort of like essentially slam your elbow into the lock, and it breaks open without making too much noise. You push the door open. You fail to notice the little wiry contraption tagged to the door. As you push the door open, there's a ching, and you see into this smallish room. You can see one wall has crumbled outwards and is completely fallen down, and at the end of the room, there is some sort of weird metal makeshift catapult contraption. As you open the door, a string pulls, and whoosh, the catapult contraption flips up. I need you to make me a reflex save.
Oh god.
You are making
Me
all
too?
the rolls. Nope, just Boohurt.
Okay.
How many rolls do
I'll
you
be
want?
right back.
Okay. Okay. So, you dodge to the side as this very big stone block has been launched out of this catapult towards you. You dodge aside. It smashes through the door frame and the door that's now half ajar, smashing its pieces. You're gonna take half damage. You take 3 points of damage from this as you get clipped by some of these stone fragments. The hitting, they smash through the door, and you get clipped by them. It also makes a very loud smashing sound.
Well, they definitely know we're here now.
Boohurt, honestly, have I not taught you anything about trap awareness? Or have you not learned that at all
And
within our
you
years of
hear-
Graveguard service?
You hear just a, what was that? Were you asleep on the job? Find out what that noise was. And you hear approaching footsteps coming from beyond the broken area.
Matilda says, "Everyone lower your weapons."
You mean right? Or you mean raise?
Matilda draws her spear as well.
As you step into the room, Boohurt, a bandit comes through the gap and sees you and just shouts out, "Intruders! Intruders!" as he draws his weapons. I'm going to need initiative rolls once again.
Why is it every time I try to do stealth?
It's
it
not
work?
my fault.
It's your fault!
Blame the person who didn't think to check for traps before.
I know,
bashing
Boohurt
open
should
the
have been
door.
like more careful because they've been in the Graveguard for so long.
Sorry, I don't expect every single door in an old crumbling temple to be trapped with a freaking catapult.
You get hit by a Roman catapult.
See, you know what you're doing. See, you know what you're doing, Audie.
There were two different ways to get into their room without even needing to go into the trapped room. Like,
Yeah, I know. I
Not
see
my
them.
fault.
I see
you
them,
can
but I was
see
not the one leading. I was not the one leading, so I shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
so,
I know, I saw into I did see into that room and I saw enemies and I didn't think I was supposed to from that angle, so I went the way I was going to before seeing them.
yeah, Jomin went up and up there and revealed the enemies. They were asleep, so you could have gone to jump on them and just killed them.
Yeah, but no, I didn't go up there. That was me by mistake moving
it was by
moving
accident,
them
But
off. So that doesn't count. Can't.
But
Matilda, like, has her shield drawn on one hand and also has a spear drawn.
you got your spear drawn.
Yeah.
Yep. So is who is everyone drawing? Got their weapons? Drawing their weapons as the
Yeah,
list? I'd
you
assume
would have had weapons out
you
going
probably
into
would
it.
have, yeah. So the battle begins. As the battle begins, you hear a door opening from down the way you guys had come from. I think interacting with an opening a door is a free action. Pretty sure it is. Let me see. Open door. Oh. Oh no, it is action to open the door. So this guy has had to spend one action doing that. You see a bandit run out of a room at the end. Yes, how much movement do you have? 25 feet, so... you see a bandit run out of a room at the end of the corridor. Run up with a sling in hand, and immediately takes fire at Matilda, who is at the back of the group.
Matilda already had her spear raised, thank goodness.
And this was a critical fail.
What's spear going to do against this thing? Also, how are they hitting Matilda through the wall?
No, look behind you.
They ran round the other side of the door.
Nope, this is a completely different person who heard the cries. So a door opened on the other end of the corridor that you didn't go down. Oh my goodness. So this guy pulls back the sling, and he pulls it back a bit too far, and the sling sort of, like when you put it back too far and it doesn't shoot out properly. Instead, the sling, as he lets go, it flies forwards, but the stone gets stuck inside the sling. So when the sling then comes back to him, the stone shoots out into his own face. It says you hit yourself instead of the target, so he deals max damage to himself with his own sling. He curses loudly as he hits himself in the face with his sling, and that is literally this dude's entire turn. Dave.
What a trickster.
You are...
Well, Dave's kind of stuck, isn't he?
You could kind of push past. You can push past Boohurt into the room.
Yeah, I think I should. I will try to get past Boohurt. I can't move myself. Well, no, wait. I'm stupid. I still can't move myself. Okay, now I can move myself. Alright, so I'm gonna push back to this guy. You say I can.
Yeah, you push through. Now the doorway has been widened by the catapult blasting through it. The door is in pieces. You're able to get past Boohurt and you get up into there.
Yeah, alright. It's mad time.
Yep, you run up, raging at the stealthy plan being ruined, and you strike.
I am so pissed off.
A 20 hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna be a massive 14 damage with a punch to the face.
You run up and you strike, smashing this guy in the face. He is very unprepared for it and stumbles back, very, very taken aback by this massive hit from an unarmed dude.
He pissed me off, okay?
Yeah,
Just
very
like
cleany.
Stealthy stuff.
That's your
I can't
turn.
do much. Yeah.
Kaviana curses, and seeing the person down at the bottom back there, she let's see. She speaks a magic word and points at him, and you don't really see what happens, but you see, let's see, she has to He has to make a save and throw. And she casts Daze on the dude. So he has to make a save. And if he fails, he's going to take damage. He does fail. So he takes mental damage. Takes mental damage equal to your spellcasting. Oh, the damage increases by 1d6. That's not level. Okay. A spellcasting ability modifier +1. So he takes 7 points of mental damage as he clutches his head in pain from both hitting himself in the face with a rock and whatever spell she has just cast on him. And then with her last action, she moves. She just looks at German and is like, "You two can handle this, right?"
Yes, I can handle it.
Good. And she moves up 10, 15, 20, 25. Moves up to help you guys in that room. A second bandit comes out of the room that's the one who hit himself in the face came out of, and runs straight up towards Matilda and slashes with a hatchet. Matilda, does a 28 hit you?
I believe it does, yes.
So you are going to take.
Remember, you're using your shield though, so you can try and block.
Oh yeah, shield. I'll block it with a shield.
Do you have the? I don't think you have the that reaction.
Is it because I have the shield raised? Does the shield being raised have some type of block or something?
I know there's an action that lets you react and raise your shield in reaction to strike. I can't remember what it is.
Reactive shield.
Yeah, reactive shield. You don't have reactive shield. Your shield isn't raised at the moment. Either. Even if your shield was raised, it wouldn't have been enough to avert that particular hit, though.
Oh, okay.
So I am afraid. Yeah, so reactive shield is a specific feat that you'd need to be able to deny. But yeah, it will hit, I'm afraid, and you take 10 points of slashing damage as he slashes in, speeding up, slashes into you with his axe, with his hatchet. Jomin said BRB, so we'll just take a moment.
Women, help me!
This is how quickly plans go to the abyss, right? How quickly? The best laid plans of mice and men are doomed to fail.
I'm just sad. I try.
That's entertaining for me.
I'm just trying to do something interesting here, but it's just like it ain't working.
Yeah, well, you know, this is why we just don't make plans. We let's just rush in and kill everything.
Exactly. Boo Hut's plans are the best. Run in and kill.
Just run in and kill.
This is what happens when we try to be stealthy. There's catapult traps.
Catapult trap. I don't think I have used traps against you guys before. One almost killed Magna, you know, shortly before he actually died. So this isn't exactly luckily for you, though, you do still get XP for facing that trap. Even if you trigger it, you still get XP for facing it.
At least you eating some metal will give us XP.
Yeah. You probably get about like maybe 10 XP from it. Not much, I'm gonna be honest. Jomin. So it will be Jomin's turn when he returns. So we'll just when they return. So we'll just wait a moment. This is this you guys? No, this isn't the first dungeon. The sewer dungeon was big dungeon as well, actually.
Yeah, was.
Yeah. Wasn't it a good idea to have Matilda have her like her shield raised and be like taking cover for the back bit? Wasn't that a good idea?
That was a good
was.
idea, having a shield bearer at the back and at the front. That was pretty. Your formation was pretty good. You guys had a good plan with the formation.
Yeah. I think when it gets to my turn, then Roman has their turn. Matilda might do a massive squeak called distract to Boo Hurt, or to one of the others in the room to get them to try and join them.
To try and get some frontline help.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three essentially frontliners here, if we include them, the guest, your little guest helper, in the other room.
Yeah. Do you think that like a big squeak or like some type of shout would get they'd be able to hear it?
They'd definitely be able to hear it. They're just around the corner.
Yeah.
Although there's not much we can do because that's quite a tight hallway.
That's the problem. Fighting in a... However, it does also mean the enemies can only come and use single file. Geomin is back. So, Geomin, it is your turn. Ooh, we can pin tokens now.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
there's a bad guy in front of Matilda. You're in this pretty tight hallway. Although you and Matilda are both pretty small, so you can kind of squeeze past this hallway. Not many other people can. But
I want to squeeze past.
you won't be able to squeeze past the guy in front of her, and you can't occupy her space.
I want to. Okay, let's see. Can I shove him? Like, as soon as I get from past Matilda, I could just instantly shove him, and it'll put him backwards, and then he could get Joey get his warhammer, and then hit him on the top of the head, and then he'll be dead.
I love the idea. Technically, you and Matilda are small creatures, so the question of whether I let you both share squeeze in together in the hallway. I would say I will let you make a roll to see if you can squeeze into the hallway and make attacks from Matilda's space, but those attacks will have a slight minus to them, or rather, these guys will have a plus to their AC while you're making those attacks. Alternatively, if you could use some like some of your spells like Divine Lance to blast them from behind Tilda, and it would be normal.
Wait, could you repeat? Because I wasn't paying attention.
So I will
Sorry.
let you make a I will let you make an acrobatics roll to try and squeeze into Matilda's space, but attacks made from her space while you're sharing it will be harder. Or you could just blast with Divine Lance from where you are, or even technically your sling staff.
But wouldn't it hurt Matilda?
No, you can shoot past Matilda. The guy is taller than her. You can easily shoot over her.
Okay, Divine Lance.
How easily? Just like, okay, Divine Lance. Yep. Okay.
Okay, blast.
Okay, go ahead and blast.
Would it be lawful or good?
Just either. Just pick probably good. With your good powers.
Good.
Because we play loose with the alignment rules here.
Maybe have a line?
Yeah, there's no alignment. No, not really any alignment. So you blast, make the attack roll.
Okay.
15 will not hit, I'm afraid. So you blast with this holy energy, and it strikes the wall next to the bandit as he dodges it.
No, but what if it hits the wall and then hits him on the side of the head, and then he's like, what are you doing? And
do you want to hero point it? If you hero point it, that could happen.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and
hero point it.
Hero point it. Go ahead.
How do you do that again? How do you do it? Help me.
Remove a hero point and reroll. and reroll the attack. Because or right click and press reroll using a hero point. But the right click thing is a bit finicky. It doesn't always pop up. Oh,
What am I right clicking?
Right click on your 15 in the chat box and then scroll down and you should get the option to reroll using the hero point. So right click and then scroll down and it might actually show. There we go. An 18. Still
Is that better?
That's better, but it still does not hit, I'm afraid.
Oh. Can I use another hero point?
Can you hero point a hero point? Can you use multiple hero points? Let me see. Hero points.
I want to hit him so bad. I want to hit him.
Let's see. Hero points.
Wait, it's not cheating, is it? Am I doing too much?
It's not cheat. I'm looking at the hero points.
I want to get him.
Rules, hero points, general rules.
Determined.
Where is it? Hero points. Spend 1 hero point. You must use the second result. Yep, you can only use 1 hero point on a check. So it almost hits him, but unfortunately misses. You have 1 action left.
I don't know what would.
Yeah.
Oh, right. To make well, actually, is that
you could, for example, use shield on yourself to give yourself a shield, or what were you thinking?
Athletic rush.
So athletic rush makes you faster, gives you burst to athletics checks. You could athletic rush yourself, and then you can then move as well. While you're to move around the side if you wanted, for example, and get like that way. So you could use athletic rush.
Okay. I cast it.
Okay, you use athletic rush. Your speed increases by 10 feet, so you now have 35 feet of movement, and you can move. So where do you want to move to? You have 35 feet of movement. So you could you could get you could go over the wall with a check and start moving around the side, for example.
It won't let me move.
Oh yeah, that's because it's technically it's a window, but like that. There you go. Now you can move. That'll be 5, say 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I think 35 would get you to there. I think there. Yeah, it'll get you to there.
And then I can sneak up behind him, and then I can get the hammer, and I can smash him on the head, and then he'll be dead.
They definitely saw you leap through the hole, so you're not gonna be able to sneak, but you will be able to flank them on the other side. You'll be able to get around to the other side of them and actually be able to attack them with your hammer.
Okay.
So do you want to do that?
That's my turn.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Okay.
So you want to move to there, do you?
Yeah.
So go ahead and move to there and make an athletics check to get over the wall properly. If you fail the athletics check, no, a 17 is good. So you succeed and you get to there. You get out to the other side of the guy. And that's your turn. Matilda.
Yay!
What would you like to do, Matilda?
Matilda shouts to the others, "Get here as soon as you can! There's 2 of them now!" And then she uses her spear that she grew to try and stab the bandit close to her.
Okay, go ahead, make an attack roll.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not going to hit.
Right, and then there will be a multi attack penalty, won't there?
Yes. Can Boohurt use the catapult? The catapult is now it's in the it's catapulted position, so it does look like it can be rewound and set up again, but it'll take time to do so. So yeah, your first attack misses. If you wish to make a second attack, it will have a multi-attack penalty.
I might do a spell instead. Do you think that I'd be able to get the others, like, if the others are in another room, can they still get inspire
As long
courage?
as they can hear you, you could and they're within range, which they are, you can still inspire them, I believe.
Matilda inspires
Yeah,
courage by
it'll still work.
saying, it'll be this time with the word being like, it's an ambush, we're stuck in a corner, but we can do this.
Oh, emanation. Hold on. Emanation. Does the emanation go through walls? Because I should go through walls, but the thing doesn't want to go through. So, because the sides of a creature's space, an emanation. Specify number of feet in all directions. Size of a creature's space. It doesn't say that it doesn't go through walls, so I'd imagine that it will go through and affect them in their room. It's just the thing that the area of effect doesn't want to go through the wall for some reason.
Okay. Can you also do
it'll
two
affect
spells
them.
in one go?
Pardon?
Can you do like 2 spells in one go?
Yes, if you have the what's it called, the actions for it. So you've got one action left.
Oh, okay, I can't use the spell I was going to use then.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, most spells are 2 action spells.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with your last action?
Matilda raises her shield.
You raise your shield. Okay, you raise your shield. Go ahead, take the raise a shield action, and you'll boost your AC. That's +2 boost to AC, which is pretty decent. Boo hurt. What do you want to do?
Thing is, Boohut doesn't have spells or many ranged weapons, so as much as Boohut wants to go and help Matilda, Boohut can't really do much.
Unfortunately, yeah, unless you can get to the other side, there's not much you can do.
So yeah, so Boohut's going to shout to Matilda, "Fall back to us!" And he's going to instead go forwards and attack this guy.
Okay.
Can I go on to the other side to get flanking?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can circle around to the other side. You can get there. And yeah, as you circle around to the other side, you can see that you sort of end up standing a bit in the rubble, and you can see that there's another dude in the room.
Yep. So I'm just going to carry on.
Go
with
ahead
my
and
attack.
make the attack. A 30.
That is
a
with
critical
advantage.
hit.
So
Wait, that is with what?
that is with. Oh no, sorry. It
Yeah,
works
the
differently,
flanking.
doesn't it?
Yeah, but that is a critical hit either way. So go ahead and roll critical hit damage. And what type of damage? It's 18 slashing damage, which means the target is enfeebled as well. So
I slash at his legs.
You slash at his legs and you chop his legs off. He had 6 health left, so you instantly you chop his legs, you cut his legs off, and he falls back and his head smashes into the rocks and he's dead. Pretty gruesome. Not the most gruesome kill I think we've had in this campaign. But he is very much dead.
Yeah, I still have an action left.
Yes, you do.
Could I begin trying to load the catapult?
I'd say the catapult would take 3 actions total to wind back, and then 1 more action to load. So you could start winding the catapult back. If you wish.
I'm
Although
assuming
you're
loading
not
it
in
and
the right-
firing it would
You're-
be. Pardon?
You're not in the right space to actually start winding it back. You'd have to be like over here.
Yeah. Since it's only like 5 feet, would you let me go to that distance and then start loading it?
I will let you start. It's probably not going to do you much good. The catapult doesn't appear to be able to turn. It's just focused towards the door.
What I want to happen is I want Matilda and Jomin to draw these two back to us, and
I
then
see.
fire the catapult at them as they're coming through the door.
Well, I will allow you to step back and start winding it back. I will allow that.
I will
So
do
you
that
step
then.
back to the catapult and you begin slowly winding it back into place and resetting it. The other bandit runs forwards to there, sort of this weird choke point, and slashes at Dave with a hatchet. Dave, what is your armor class?
It's a 20 right now, Chief.
He misses.
Do you even want to know what he rolled?
He got a 13, so not a critical failure. He slashes at you and fails. He will try a second slash. It's unlikely to hit, but you never know. No, that's a 19. Close. He sees that did not work at all, and that he also had to move forward, so that is his entire turn.
A fool of a took.
This bandit that smashed himself in the face and got spelled sees Jomin coming up the side and attempts to shoot him with the sling. This is his second critical failure with this sling.
Boo-hoo.
If the attack used the projectile weapon, something on the weapon malfunctions, requiring you to spend 2 interact actions to fix. How does a sling malfunction? Okay, as he pulls back the sling, one of the the elasticated parts comes off, and it almost hits him in the face. It's like no. He draws his hatchet. Instead, just drops the sling on the ground, draws his hatchet, and he turns to face Jomin, and he's gonna throw his only other weapon, so he forfeits the rest of his turn and is ready to fight Jomin. Dave, your turn.
The fool of a took. So I have a guy. Can I hit him from this side?
Yeah, you're just about over the body of dead bandit, and you can just about hit him.
Alright, let's hit him with a good 1, 2, 3 combo.
1, 2, 3. So you strike
One.
him. A 16 will not hit, I'm afraid.
I will do a second one with the multi-attack penalty, and then do the third with Tengi.
Yep. That one
26.
does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's a minimal damage.
Yeah, so you first punch he dodges, but the second one catches him unawares, and then NG strikes. With a 23 hit, he does hit. Go ahead and roll NG's damage.
Right, a 16 more.
As NG lashes out, the tendrils wrapping around, and he's just, yes, more food, more. As the guy screams out in pain and agony as his flesh bubbles, as it burns, and he collapses as NG withdraws.
I really want to see if my Pokemon evolves.
Yes. More. More, please.
Why are you so hungry now?
We are always hungry.
Yeah, but you're never so creepy.
It's been a long time since I fed last. Sorry, I didn't mean to be
Really fed last night.
creepy.
It's okay.
Carrier's like, yeah, that thing is. I'm out. I'm gonna go kill the other bandits.
She doesn't want any deal of it.
She
I don't think that he's weird or anything. They're nice.
Unfortunately, you're not able to hear this at the moment. You're in a different room.
Yeah.
All right, I forgot.
She runs round the side and seeing the bandit fighting against Matilda, she slashes her hand out and fires off a acid splash at the guy.
Oh no, not the acid splash.
If you hit, you deal 1d. Let me just. Oh wait, hold on. The splatters your target and nearby creatures. Make a spell attack. If you hit, you deal acid damage plus 1. Oh, is that a splash damage? Oh, right. So that does splash damage. So that will hit Matilda if she uses that. Is that? Yeah, that's splash. Okay. So if she uses this, she will deal one point of damage to Matilda. So she's not going to use this. She's not going to risk hurting Matilda. So instead, she uses daze on him, like she did on the other guy. He fails the daze. He does fail by 1. So he takes 8 points of mental damage as he clutches his head in pain as this happens. She seems rather happy that she was able to help. He then slashes at Matilda with his hatchet once again, but she's now got a shield raised. Which brings your AC up to 22 with your shield raised. I'm afraid he got a 23. So as you raise your shield, he very cleverly ducks down and slashes just under your shield, dealing 9 points of damage to you as he cuts into your like leg under the shield, Matilda. You take those 9 points of damage. He then
Matilda lets out a distressed squeak.
Yep, you guys hear a distressed squeak.
Oh no.
He then attempts to slash at Matilda again. With a natural 25 to hit. So that is a critical hit, I am sorry to say.
Why are you hating on the rat?
Another squeak of pain. Matilda lets out another big squeak of pain.
You take 14 points of damage as his first attack throws you off guard. He slashes down and cuts into your shoulder, and digs the axe in deep. And that was slashing. You are going to take bleed. You are bleeding. You've got bleed damage now. I really am sorry. I don't want this. You are now bleeding.
Is Matilda gonna die?
She's definitely gonna need some healing.
She's got 9 hit points left.
I mean, you have a Jomi next to you.
You take it at the end of your turns, and you'll take it. So you'll take damage at the end of your turn, and then you'll need to roll a check to see if you recover from the bleed. Jomin is no longer next to you. He's gone around the side. But Jomin, you hear a cry of pain from Matilda's direction. The bandit isn't silly enough to try a third attack, so instead seeing that he's dealt a pretty decent blow and you might honestly just bleed to death, he runs backwards to assist his friend against Jomin. Jomin, it is your turn. The athletic boost has run out now.
I want to sneak up behind. I want to get him now. I want to get him with my hammer. I want to whack him in the head.
You can move up and attack with your hammer if you wish.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now.
Move up and then make a
Wait,
hammer
where is
attack.
he?
So they're both up here.
Where is he? Yeah.
So you run up. Which one are you going
I
to attack?
attack. I'm attacking the one who's in front of me.
Okay, go ahead. Make a attack roll with your hammer.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll critical hit damage.
Wait, which one is it?
So press critical.
Oh, critical. Okay.
He takes 18 points.
The
Target.
computer's being a little laggy.
The target bone. So this critical hit card is called Bone Masher. The target becomes clumsy and takes a penalty to land speed, or can't use one of its arms. Either way, it's dead. So do you want to smash his legs or his arms as you kill him? When you kill him.
Go for the
He
kneecap.
smashes the
Kneecap.
kneecaps.
You
Yeah, he's
run
lost his kneecaps.
As he's
Kneecap
You
privileges.
run up as he's drawing his axe to attack you, and you're pretty small, so you just slam your hammer into one kneecap, then the other, as his friend gets up to him, and finally bring it down on his head. There's crunches, 3 horrible crunching noises that echo through the hallways. Everybody, all of you hear them, and he doesn't even get to scream. He's like, splat. You have 1 action left. There is a second guy there. You can attack if you want to make a multi-attack. Nobody
I'm gonna
hurts
hit
my
him.
friends, Jomin says.
Hit the other guy.
Let's hear Jomin say it.
Nobody hurts my friends.
Jomin
Like
shouts
that. That's how
pretty
he says
loudly. Yep. Go ahead, make an attack of the other guy.
it.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Oh.
Go ahead, make the attack.
Yeah. I'm doing it. Yeah.
An 18 will not hit, I'm afraid.
18.
Almost, but not quite.
Oh,
I'm
no.
afraid that doesn't hit. So you attempt to
He-
strike
he-
him, but the wall
the
gets
guy-
in the way.
Yeah, he hits the wall by mistake.
Yeah, you smash a little chunk out of the wall. Matilda. You are bleeding heavily. You're pretty hurt. What do you want to do?
Well, do I need to roll the die to see how
That will
bad pain
happen.
is?
That will happen at the end of your turn. The
Okay.
the bleed damage stuff.
But Matilda says, Ariana, can you take over, or whatever her name is, Cariana,
Yeah, should I?
can you take over while I go and get healed by Boo Hurt?
Don't worry.
and
Get
she
yourself
moves.
to safety.
Matilda moves to go into the room.
Okay.
Oh, let me move.
Is there a wall in the way? I don't know.
Yeah.
You've got 20 feet of movement. So that's 10. Then another 10 will get you to the doorway. As
Yeah.
you back up, she moves aside to let you back up. As you get up to there. You have 2 actions left.
She goes to join. She
Okay, so
takes a healing potion. She takes a healing potion and goes to see Boo Hurt.
okay, yeah, the healing potions like inside your backpack, or do you have them like hanging? Where do you store your healing potions? Where on you store your healing potion?
Oh, they'll probably be in the backpack then.
In the backpack, yeah. I need to remember. I think it takes 3 actions to retrieve something from your backpack.
Okay. In that case, you just double check there's no one in the room and then just
Yeah.
hovers into the room to ask Boo Hurt for help.
Yeah, you move up to ask Boo Hurt for help. You have one action left.
And
If there's
then
anything you can think of.
he then retains the Inspire Courage.
Yep, so you inspire courage everyone again as you retreat. Like, I may be retreating, but you don't have to.
Yeah, tell you all about me. Defend my honor.
Yeah, defend your honor indeed. The one who injured you is the only one still alive. So everyone gets inspire courage again. So go ahead and cast that. And we'll give everybody a nice inspire courage effect. The effects are so useful, just they automatically apply all the bonuses and everything. It's lovely. Boo Hurt. It's your turn. Now, Matilda, at the end of your turn, you do take 5 points of bleed damage, and I need you to make me the recovery check. So I'm gonna reveal this message that you should see put in the chat. You should be able. Is there a button there that says roll recovery check? Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and press that. I'm afraid that is not a success, so you are still bleeding. Matilda is gonna need help very seriously. So Boo Hurt, Matilda comes in. She is bleeding very heavily. There's a blood trail where she has walked. She looks very weak. What do you want to do? It's your turn.
Boo Hurt rushes to her and starts trying to treat her wounds.
Okay, so you battle medicine?
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and make a medicine check. That is a success, and that might even be a critical success. Treat wounds. So the DC, because you're trained, right? Yeah, just trained.
Yes.
So the DC is 15. That's a 24. So that's not quite a critical success, but you still do 2d8 healing to her. So go ahead and roll 2d8 of healing as you use your battle medicine. So Matilda, you recover 8 hit points, and you are now immune to battle medicine from him specifically. Other people can still use battle medicine on you, but you are immune to Boo Hurt's battle medicine, as he quickly binds up some of your wounds to stem as much of the bleeding as he can. So you recover those 8, and you're now immune to battle medicine for one day.
At least she's stable.
For my next action, I grab one of the health potions that I have, on like a belt across my chest. Sort of unbuckle it and sort of go here, drink this.
Yeah. Have you specified before that you store your health potions on the chest belt?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I think you have. So yeah, you take it off your bandolier. Because did you buy a bandolier to put them on? I think you may have. But yeah.
No, I think I just sort of.
You've got a bandolier.
I didn't realize there was
sense.
like an actual.
There is
thing
actually
that
that is an actual item you can buy, a bandolier to store potions and bombs on.
Oh, okay, I should have had that from the start, because that's sort of always.
I'll add you a bandolier. But so you hand a lesser healing potion. So go ahead and use up a potion and roll its healing.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ring of Discretion doesn't hide your healing bandolier, so you look like a normal big dude with no armor or weapons wandering around wearing healing potions.
He's a healer, okay?
Woohoo! So, Matilda, you recover 20 hit points from the healing potion. That's a good healing potion.
She's fine. She's doing good.
That's better. Now I can move again. Oh, thank you.
You're still bleeding.
Little do you know, my healing potions are just straight shots of vodka.
just
like-
vodka potion shots. So that's your turn. Oh wait, no, don't you have one more action?
I have one more action. There's not really much. There's not really much I can do. I've only got like 25 feet of movement.
You can just keep winding the fin if you wanted. It's 2 actions left on the winding.
At this point, it's not even useful.
You know what? I will keep winding it just because.
You just it's almost fully wound. Watch you accidentally trigger it immediately and smack yourself with it. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Dave.
Okay, so do I hear anyone on the upper side, or do I know about the guy that's down here?
It's that you can hear the one guy down there. That sounds like that's it.
All right. So here's the deal. So, okay. Let's see. So I do it like this. Can I go? No.
You've got like 40 feet of movement, right? So, if you
can I go all, or just basically go all around? I can't really snap it. I don't know how it works. Thank you. You can get around. It will cost you 2 movement actions because it's about 50 feet to get there. The fastest route I can see really is at least 50 feet. How sturdy is the wall?
It's a pretty old place, pretty unsturdy.
Do you reckon a bashing charge would go through it?
If specifically because it's bashing charge, bashing charge does specifically say you can try to force open the wall. It does say if your movement passes through a wall, you can try and break it open. So, I will allow you to bash and charge your way through the wall.
I'm just gonna diagonal because I see the stage that Matilda is in makes me not happy. As a matter of fact, it makes me angry. I'm just gonna diagonally
make an athletics check.
All right.
You're an expert in athletics, right?
Yeah. Plus.
Yeah, you'd need to be an expert to break through the wall at the very least. So I get +1 circumstance bonus to the roll. Yes, you do get a bonus, a +1 bonus to the roll.
Does that get added automatically or manually?
You'll need to manually add that, I think. There might even be a little tick in the list of things that add to it. There might be a bash and charge tick.
I found it. I'm going to the wall!
You run up, as this guy is facing off against Jomin. You smash through the wall, ending up on the other side, like the Kool-Aid man. You just smash through this wall.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That is going to be the title when I highlight this stream. Oh yeah! Go ahead and make an attack, and he will be off guard to this attack.
As I bash to the wall, I just want to raise both of my hands and just like double axe punch him down. Like,
go ahead, and he is off guard. This is amazing. If you get this. That will succeed specifically because of the off guard. If you want to hero point it to try and it's not worth the risk of it failing.
No, it's not. It doesn't need any. I already did what I wanted to do.
You smash through the wall. Oh yeah, you smash your hands down and smash them into his face. He is bleeding and taken aback. Jomin was like the demon of vengeance just now. He smashed this one guy's head, and then you just smash through the wall when even Jomin, the vengeance guy, is suddenly a bit afraid of this. But then Jomin, you see that the dude smashing through the wall is just Dave.
It's just Dave.
And
Don't
you
worry
and Dave
about
are
it.
essentially now just ganning up on this dude.
A demon of vengeance, I am.
Yeah.
And just like, oh yeah, get you, honey. Come over here.
Cariana. See that happening. Cariana isn't gonna acid splash. She doesn't want to catch you guys. She will. Daze once again. Daze is such a nice. It's a nice spell because if he critically fails, he gets stunned. So the guy does succeed against his save and throw. It's a basic save and throw. Yeah, so he takes half damage. So, she casts this spell once again, but the guy is able to resist the mental effects this time a bit. And then she runs in to check on Matilda. This bandit... Dave smashes through, but Jomin has just murdered his dude. I'm going to make a will save for him. If he fails, he's going to surrender. He rolled this. A natural 1. This dude is terrified at this point.
I think you can soil his fans.
This guy he soiled his pants. You can smell it. And he drops his weapons like, okay, I surrender. I surrender. Please, don't kill me.
Matilda squeaks, "Kill him! Look at what he did to me!"
No, take him alive.
She's out for the blood. And
Jomin, it's up to you. Matilda's saying kill him for what he did to her. Boohurt's saying take him alive. What are you gonna do?
I want him alive so I can punish him myself.
oh, I like that one.
What are you gonna do, Jomin? It's your turn.
You said I could only use the command once, right?
Yeah, you've already used the command spell. You only prepared it once, so you don't have any more uses of it for now.
Okay. We'll take him alive and see how he likes it when people decide to hurt his kneecaps and be mean to him and make them bleed and stuff.
Okay. Matilda. So is everyone on board with taking the guy alive? Other than Matilda.
Yeah, Matilda's on board with that. And Matilda punched him in the face first, so he bleeds a bit.
Can I pick the guy and ask where your boss?
Okay, so we'll end
I
the
smashed his
initiative there.
kneecaps.
Matilda, I want you to make me you're gonna take another point element of bleed damage. I want you to make me another recovery check, please. So you take 1 point of damage, not much this time, and I'd like you to make me another recovery check.
Didn't realise I was on mute, but I'm going back trying to find it.
To try and find what?
The thing to use the bleed damage with.
Ah, right. Yeah, it should be. It's down.
Oh, here
There should be a new one down at the bottom of the thing. I just made it visible. So, Matilda is still bleeding. So you take the 1 point of damage. So I'm gonna ask you to then make another roll to see. This is essentially gonna see how long you're gonna keep bleeding for.
Okay.
Can I just heal her?
Is it just roll 1d8?
So 1d8. Yeah, the damage will be 1d8. So because I believe, let me check the persistent, because I don't think the healing potions remove persistent damage. It normally ends after a certain amount of time though, after like a minute or something. But if you can roll a recovery check, it will.
Yeah.
Also, an ally can help you recover. An ally can essentially allow you to make an extra check before you take the damage.
Yeah.
However, I'm gonna say that with the amount of healing potion and healing with that very successful healing potion that you've already had, I'm gonna say make one more check.
Okay.
And the bleed will then end after that, regardless of if you succeed. And if you do succeed, you just won't take the next. Yep, there we go. You succeed. Yep, she has been healed, mostly by the healing potion. She's still a little bit injured, but the bleeding does stop at this point. The bandit is here, standing between you all, now sort of being ushered into the room, looking very scared. He's got no weapons, and that is where we're going to end this session, because this has gone on for like an hour longer than it normally would.
Can Matilda just punch him in the face just so
Sure.
the bandit can realise what he did to her?
You punch him in the face. You
Yeah.
break his nose. Make me an athletics check.
Athletics check, yep. Give me a moment.
Please specify non-lethal damage.
This
I want to
won't
bring an
damage him, but
athletics check.
this is to see if you manage to break his nose.
Oh dear.
That's a 16. Yeah, you break his nose.
Yeah.
And with that will be you break his nose. He's like, oh, my nose! Ah! Ah!
Oh, you did call us to me, so you shouldn't be complaining.
He eyes
You're
all of
getting
the
off
sharp
lightly.
weapons everyone has. Like, I'm sorry, I was just following orders. Keep people out. Kill them if they come in. You know. I'm sorry. And with that, we will end today's session. So hope everyone enjoyed. That was a close call for Matilda there for a second. And yes, Jomin, you could heal her to top up her health next time if you wish. So thank you everybody for coming on. Thank you to our viewers for watching, and we will see everyone next time. So until then, everyone, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.